I think The Fallen is hands down the worst book I've ever read in my life. I've read a lot of bad stories, don't get me wrong, but this is one of the worst stories I've ever read. And apparently it was a full-on franchise. I didn't bother to read any of them. I only read the first book and I was done. And I'm sure some of you are gonna be like, "Oh, well, I didn't read the whole series. I don't care to after reading the first one." I gotta be honest. So this book I don't own, obviously, and I had read it when I was in high school. But the reason why I have a clear memory of it is because the story really sucked. It was terrible. Um, so I don't remember the main character's name. I don't care to. You know what? I'm just gonna call her Jane to make it easier. So in this story, Jane goes to a new school, and she um is trying to fit in, whatever, it's your typical high school bullcrap drama, whatever. And she meets a handsome kid. I'm gonna call him Jake because it's like a kind of name that you would see in a Wattpad story. And she takes an interest in Jake, and there's a bad boy that's named Chad. Okay, I don't remember their name. I'm just making them up. Okay, and she is stuck in a love triangle now with the two of them because there's a bad boy and there's the hot Jake, whatever. And she doesn't know who she wants to be with, and I just can't stand love triangles because I'm like, easy, pick the good one if you don't want drama in your life, like, so stupid. So she, despite the love triangle though, she does make friends and all that. She's getting bullied by some people there, whatever. And she doesn't know why, but she feels like there's something going on at the school that she doesn't really know about. Like, there's so much tension between a lot of characters, especially the two dudes that she's in a love triangle with. And the way it gets resolved, to me, was the stupidest build-up ever. The one thing I'll give Twilight is that it's, like, it builds up to the reveal in a cool way, with Edward being a vampire, with Jacob being a werewolf. I didn't mind that. Here, it's thrown in your face. It's like, comes out of nowhere, honestly. It's stupid how it ends. So, at the end of the story, the school goes into battle or something. I don't really remember. I don't care to remember. And I swear it sounds horrible, the story that I'm talking about. Like, the way I'm summarizing it sounds really awful. So at the end of the story, the school goes into battle. She finds out that some of them are demons, some of them are angels, the people that are in the school. And she finds out that Jake is a guardian angel for her, and she finds out that Chad is a demon. So she stays with the guardian, which I'm like, wow, she actually chose a good guy. Cool, alright. So she stays with him, and she finds out that they're all at war with each other, the angels and the demons, and I don't know why they were all in the same school together. I don't know, that part I don't remember at all why they were all there to begin with and why she was there. I don't remember that at all. Yeah, that's one thing of the book I do not remember. I gotta be honest, I don't know why they were all together. Like, that was, I don't know. If they're all enemies, why are they all pretending to, I don't know, that was weird. So, yeah, she stays with the Guardian at the end of the story, and then I think Jake runs into Chad, and Chad makes a joke or something about that maybe she's gonna, say, want to be with me and not you, and I think that's where it ends, if I'm not mistaken, which is really bad. But yeah, after I finished reading this story, I was like, I'm done. I don't even care to read the rest of the books. Like, that first book was really bad. Like, I gotta be honest, look, I'm not into romance horror for crap, but this one, I feel like it could have been done a lot better by the writer. Like, the whole plot was shoved in your face, like, in the first book. What should have happened is that there should have been a proper build-up, and that's the thing. I'm gonna give it to Twilight again. It had a proper build-up to all the reveals, right? This one, it was shoved, like, in your face. Like, it's like Whiplash. Like, I'm not even playing. And I feel like the writer could have done a better job with the story. Like, maybe book one could have been the build-up, And book 2 could have been like the reveal, because I just feel like it was just too rushed. And I don't know, I feel like the story was already bad enough to read, but the rush with the ending was so bad. Like, to me, that made it one of the worst books I read in my life. Like, 100%. The ending was so bad. And yes, I was not enjoying the story to begin with, but that rush ending just confirmed it was a terrible story for me. But yeah, The Fallen, I'm never going to read again. I don't care to read the whole franchise at all. I've read better books with better build-up, with better love triangles. Yes, I don't like love triangles. I have stated before in the Twilight video I did. But there are love triangles that are properly, very well done, you know, when it comes to some of these stories. And this was just not it. Twilight was not it either. But this one was just, I don't know what to say at all. But yeah, this book sucks. Alright guys, so for today, I'll start a brand new video very soon. Peace out.